All right. G'day. How's it going? Wannabe Bogans? This is Poida Bogan, most handsome bogan on the internet. You should all know that by now. Lots of guys have been asking me. Lots of you bogans out there have been asking me what's going on. What is going on? Hey, look, if it's the first time you've been here, look, welcome. I'm Poida Bogan. How you going? Good to meet you. And if you've been here before, well, g'day, how's it going? Welcome back. What's going on? Well, going sideways, eh? For the last month and so. You're going to get your 10%ers, you're going to get your, from 30 to 33 or 35 to 38, you get your 10%ers there. I'm not bothering about it at the moment. We're coming into tax time, but let's have a talk about that a bit later. What's it saying here? Hodl, hold on to these stuff. Hodl, still cheap, accumulate. It might be doing one of these things back over here, or it comes up and comes back down and goes silly. It's still looking good from that point of view. Mate, stock to flow, we're still on track. Doing one of these things over here. And watch out when it hits the yellow. Because when it hits the yellow, what's going to happen, Poida? It's going to go doshka. It's going to go bazinga. All right. What is going on? Oh, look, this is BNB. Binance Coin. It is holding up really well. Hint. Nudge, nudge. Not financial advice on this channel. You'll never get financial advice on this channel. Don't consider it as financial advice. If you follow what I'm doing, you are going to end up with all your belongings in a Coles shopping trolley, and you're going to be living from bus stop to bus stop. This is Cardano ADA. It's holding up really well. Kudos to the bogans that got in it down here. What do we got here? January, 20 cents. Kudos, mate. All right, so there's been some good news for Cardano, and it will pump to $5. I'm hoping 10, but it's another one. It's another ripper. Sorry, Biddy. That's what we're talking about. Bitcoin. What's it doing, Poida? Well, look, let's go back a bit. They talk, I've got mine green here. I'm kind of hoping that it will get down to 27, 25. Rumours are that Satoshi's an Aussie and that we've got tax time coming up. So I'd welcome a $25,000 Bitcoin if you are... Yeah, wrong one, Poida. If you are... we're in a sea of red. Everyone's hurting. we've all taken a hit, and some of us have taken a bit more of a hit than others. If you are at a loss, claim a loss. You'll need it for next year. Not financial advice. If you listen to what I do, you'll end up with all your belongings in a shopping trolley living from, you guessed it, bus stop to bus stop. If come the end of this month, you're at a loss, claim it, because you'll need it next year. If you have been doing a lot of trading and you don't know what to do, you have to go to our Discord group. And in tax time or something, I think it's tax time, go and have a look at that. There is some pointers there. There is a link to an accountant if you do need an accountant for your cryptos. Other than that, hang tight. There will be some Excel spreadsheets there where you can just download the information into it, and it will help you with your tax. Not financial advice, and by no means, if you do what I do, you'll end up with that Coles blah blah. Anyway, join the Discord group if you can. If you can't, contact me and we'll try and work stuff out. But what is Bitcoin doing? So look, it is going sideways. I am kind of hoping that it will drop down a bit more. Okay? They're when they're saying things like it's a head and shoulders, I don't see it. But when they're saying things like there's the cross of death and all this sort of stuff, it's what it's doing, okay? So it needs to come back down to this kind of area just to retest. It never been retested, went straight through resistance, but hasn't come back to confirm that it is support. So we're still bouncing around. We probably will see it go down a little bit lower before we head back up into these ranges. So it's bound to drop down a little bit. And I'm kind of, there are also other rumours about Poida Bogan being Satoshi and going to wait till after tax time because he needs a cheap Bitcoin for his tax this year. Anyway, you can work it out yourselves. What's the next level it's doing? Certainly on a downtrend. But we haven't lost hope. As we come back up into this area, the blue area, into the high 50s, low 60s. If you want some indications, I do believe we see 31,825. You will then see 27. But here, if we do see 43,471, next stop, more than likely mid-50s. Possibly 52 to mid-50s. Just keep an eye out for that. And not yet. So, people who have lost money, my apologies. You probably were doing it a bit wrong. The Bogans that have made money, now the smart bogans that have just hodled, they've put it away, or they might be staking some, or they're not chopping and changing, swapping and trading. They're the investors. The investors are going to win hands down. If you are trading and you haven't made, well, some of you have been trading and not tracking it. That's okay. We'll show you some shortcuts on how we can track it, and you will see in the Discord group coming up very shortly some of those Excel files. My message is just to hang in there. It's going to get a little bit more of a dip, but we are looking at making a nice jump when the timing comes right. And I'm kind of hoping, let's have some dates here. That is end of July. So July, August. I just need another couple of weeks. Just drop down just that little bit more. And then July, August, mark my words. Stay tuned to this channel for any more breaking news. That's what it was, the breaking news. Now we have El Salvador jumping on board. All we need there is maybe Peru, Argentina, Mexico. They get on board, and then a lot of the other countries are going to be are taking a lot of notice of this. We then see gold and silver have been having a bit of a break. The S&P 500 and the and then there was the DXY, the dollar value just went for a jump. So things are in the financial world a little bit topsy-turvy. So when there's uncertainty happening, watch out. We could be in for a bit of a ride the next couple of weeks. I'm just hoping things will just settle and Biddy just keep going sideways a little bit longer, maybe have a little bit of a dip, and then from July 1 it can do whatever it wants. What do you think about that? Well, anyway, yeah, nah. Poida Bogan, out.